Part 1. The Enigmatic Essence of Numbers. From the earliest flickers of human awareness, numerals have held us in thrall, beginning with primitive scratches on prehistoric bones dating back 40,000 years, advancing to the intricate formulas powering today's quantum theories. Mathematics has evolved far beyond a simple instrument. It's a profound vernacular, a cryptic script that deciphers the core architecture of existence. Yet an enduring puzzle endures. Did we forge mathematics as a pragmatic framework for quantification and analysis? Or did we stumble upon it, pre-existing and immutable, like a celestial axiom awaiting revelation? Illustrious intellects have long debated this conundrum. Galileo asserted that the cosmos is inscribed in mathematic script. Albert Einstein deemed it an unfathomable wonder. Roger Penrose, the renowned mathematician, theorized that digits and theorems inhabit a perpetual Platonic sphere, an intangible domain of verities transcending mortal senses. This evokes a captivating hypothesis. Suppose mathematics isn't merely our contrivance, but the essence of divine cognition. Imagine numerals and geometries as the traces of a transcendent entity, an omnipotent wisdom interlaced throughout the vast expanse. Throughout this journey, we'll uncover the bizarre and occasionally unsettling insights mathematics unveils about our world, spanning the golden ratio evident in stellar formations and mollusk shells, to primes that mimic clandestine signals, to the astonishing precision of constants calibrated for life's emergence. We'll probe, does mathematics signify a supreme intellect, or is it our species' most sublime fabrication? Part 2. Nature's Hidden Algorithm. Peering intently at the organic realm unveils a peculiar revelation. The environment conforms to numerical edicts with haunting exactness. Examine the Fibonacci progression, a basic chain where each entry sums its predecessors: 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. It might initially strike as a whimsical string of figures, yet immerse yourself in woodlands or botanical havens, and you'll discern nature's long-standing embrace of this paradigm. Blossoms' petals, foliage alignments, conifer cones' twists, and helianthus's arrangements all adhere to Fibonacci. Tempests and cosmic vortices even coil in forms echoing the golden ratio, inextricably bound to this array. What compels crustaceans, cyclones, and colossal nebulae to harmonize with the same arithmetic cadence? Random fluke, or proof of an orchestrated reality penned in quantitative verse? Scholars frequently ascribe these motifs to streamlined expansion or ideal compression, but these accounts merely unearth profounder enigmas. Why is such optimization ingrained in the natural order? Why does arithmetic, not anarchy, orchestrate the ballet of quanta, hereditary codes, and astral bodies? For multitudes, this signals that mathematics isn't overlaid on existence, but is inherent, entwined at its primordial stratum. It's akin to math functioning as the universe's foundational software, granting us, via scrutiny, a view into the veiled framework of Genesis. Perhaps every arboreal form, oceanic surge, and galactic helix subtly murmur an eternal verity, that mathematics is unearthed, not contrived, that it constitutes the omnipresent idiom, the divine ruminations? Part 3. The Cosmos's Universal Dialect. Picture yourself as an extraterrestrial society, striving for galactic discourse. Ignorant of our vernaculars, customs, or emblems, yet one element would resonate: digits. 2 augmented by 2 invariably yields 4, irrespective of cosmic locale. Pi, the proportion of a circle's boundary to its span, endures unchanging, be it gauged on Terra, the red planet, or remote astral clusters eons distant. So, experts dub mathematics the supreme communicator. It eludes dependencies on social norms, chronological contexts, or physiological traits, It's profoundly ingrained in the tapestry of being. Using math, we don't solely portray the cosmos, we articulate in its indigenous tongue. Ponder Einstein's legendary E=mc², a sparse array of icons that exposed the hidden linkage between substance and vitality, disclosing stellar furnaces' secret mechanisms. Or recall Newton, who harnessed mathematics to explain gravity's unseen grip, the potency anchoring orbs to luminaries and preserving galactic integrity. These transcend mere ingenuity. They affirm the cosmos's decipherability, resembling a volume poised for perusal. But who penned this volume? This quandary has tormented thinkers and investigators across ages. Was mathematics our fabrication for depicting reality, or did it predate us, ingrained in the ether, awaiting detection? Galileo proclaimed, "Mathematics is the script wherein the divine inscribed the cosmos." If should this hold, every theorem, contour, and invariant we encounter may surpass mortal artifacts. They might comprise shards of a sacred manuscript, a conduit for the architect to communicate through quantities, formulations, and patterns. So, in erecting spans, venturing into voids, or delving into subatomic realms with mathematics, we might transcend mere resolutions. We might be unraveling the divine psyche. Part 4. Unearthed or fabricated. At the core resides one of humanity's deepest inquiries. Does mathematics emerge as a revelation, akin to voyagers unearthed in concealed terrains, or as our construction, a device fashioned to interpret existence? Advocates of Platonism contend that arithmetical axioms persist autonomously. The digit 7 predated our tallying prowess. Pythagoras' principle held validity eons before its namesake. Per this perspective, math is timeless, beyond spatio-temporal confines, an entity we encounter fortuitously, not engineer. If accurate, we may be peering into an exalted hierarchy, a universal edifice implying sapience at the cosmos's helm. Conversely, nominalists and formalists maintain math as our innovation. Digits, notations, equalities, all contrived abstractions to encapsulate observed regularities. Herein, math mirrors a cartograph, efficacious, meticulous, yet distinct from the landscape. The cosmos remains oblivious to differential equations. It merely endures. We devised them to portray flux and change. Yet intrigue intensifies. Assuming invention, why its perfect efficacy? How do ethereal notations on parchment forecast planetary trajectories, photonic routes, or minute entities' antics? Physicist Eugene Wigner termed this the unexplainable power of mathematics. Should math be purely anthropogenic, we'd expect fissures in real-world applications. Contrarily, deeper probes reveal seamless alignment. It's as if reality harbors a numerical framework, a schematic undergirding all phenomena. So, is math our brainchild, or a disclosure of grandeur? Some posit the question itself alludes to sanctity, that mathematics isn't merely our medium, but a communication awaiting interpretation. Part 6. Mathematics in the quantum realm. Nowhere does mathematics exhibit its near-ethereal might more than in quantum physics's bewildering, paradoxical domain. At minuscule scales, existence defies everyday intuition. Entities occupy dual locales simultaneously. They instantaneously relay conditions over immense voids via entanglement. They flicker into and out of being as if reality pulses erratically. Intuition falters here. Nonetheless, mathematics clarifies it. Quantum formulas not only delineate this eccentricity, but predict it with astonishing fidelity. Schrödinger's single-wave equation encapsulates whole systems. Empirical validations often align to 10-decimal precision, an almost unfathomable exactitude. Oddly, comprehension of the math's success eludes us. Why does a probabilistic haze resolve to singularity? Why does entanglement defy luminar barriers? Equations predict, observations affirm, yet cognition grapples. This prompts certain scholars and sages to hypothesize a mathematical cosmos, that quantum strata are not merely quantified, but constituted therefrom. Herein, quanta, interactions, and chronospatial fabric aren't bedrock. Mathematics is, interlaced like programmatic simulation. This loops toward the ethereal. If math codes the cosmos, who authored it? Serendipity or deliberate intellect? To some, it resonates as sacred reverberation, math as the creator's hallmark, concealed in creation's tiniest fragments. Part 7. Mathematics and Hidden Realms. Should mathematics articulate the cosmos, might it intimate domains eluding our senses? For ages, we presumed three-dimensionality, extent, breadth, altitude. Yet mathematics perpetually broadens horizons, implying vast, unseen expanses. Early last century, Einstein's relativity integrated temporality as quadrant 4, fusing it with expanse into space-time. Far from abstract, its prognostications like photonic curvature near behemoths gained empirical corroboration. Math exposed sensory inaccessible truths. Yet progression persists. Contemporary paradigms, notably string theory, posit 10 or 11 dimensions. Inconceivable visually, compacted, obscured, infinitesimally minute. Still, calculations hold. Absent them, depictions falter. This evokes chilling speculation. What lurks in these veiled strata? Alternate existences, latent energies, or entities defying grasp? Theorists muse our physical mandates are dimensional specifics, while alternatives host disparate regimes. Beyond physics, geometry, pristine abstraction, forecasts configurations untenable in our triad, logically sound, perceptually foreign. Here's the enigma. Equations guide us thither, sans folklore or conjecture, pure computation. As if the cosmos subtly beckons, vastness awaits unseen. Thus, does math disclose these strata, or coincidentally align as our apparatus? Regardless, it implies immersion in an opulently intricate actuality beyond fancy. Part 8. Mathematics and Multiversal Speculation. With math hinting at obscured dimensions, a bolder vault emerges, the multiverse. Might our realm be a solitary droplet in a boundless astral sea? This germinates from quantum oddities, where entities multitask states. Interpretations of applied formulae imply all potentials manifest, fracturing actuality into myriad iterations. A variant where you peruse this now, another abstaining. Realms mirroring terrestrial biogenesis, others barren. Quantifiers and natural philosophers assert these aren't fanciful, they stem inexorably from math. Formulations permit, often mandate, pluralism. Consider inflationary cosmology, the post-Big Bang hyperluminal swell. If voracious, it posits our domain as one vesicle amid infinite others, each with variant mandates, invariants, and spatio-temporal contours. To select intellects, this crowns math's profundity over invention. If Digitson theorems prognosticate unseen vistas, perhaps they're bedrock stitched. Paradoxically, multiversal equations elude verification. Extracosmic egress impossible? Thus, some deem it metaphysical, not empirical. Others retort it's math's earnest implication. Hence, does math illuminate boundless realms or echo imaginative bounds? Nonetheless, existential multiplicity, not galactic solitude but ontological, stands as math's most awe-inspiring disclosure. Part 9. Can math equations illuminate awareness? If math charts nebulae, orbit futures, and quantifies quantum quirks, might it unravel cognition's veil? Ages long, sages deemed sentience, existential cognizance beyond quantification. How encapsulate affection, agony, recollection, or identity via formulae? Yet contemporarily, investigators venture, Perhaps mentality isn't extrinsic to math, but its apex manifestation. Neurobiology unveils the cerebrum as a lattice, myriad neurons in labyrinthine meshes. Neural discharges obey corporeal edicts, modelable mathematically. Configurations surface, cognitive undulations, slumber cycles, mnemonic evolutions. Certain inquirers posit awareness as intricate informational dynamics within gray matter. Yet, what if we look deeper? Frameworks like integrated information theory propose sentience surges at precise quantitative junctures. Ergo, mindfulness isn't sorcery, it's arithmetic. This upends paradigms, suggesting sentience unbound to Homo sapiens neurology. Adequately labyrinthine automata or the cosmos holistically might qualify as perceptive if patterns align. Envision a sentient expanse, not biological happenstance, but intrinsic mathematical trait. Skeptics persist. No theorem captures vitality's qualia. Math delineates cerebral kinetics, but grasps elation, grief, ardor? Or does awareness demarcate numerical bounds? This discourse strikes the enigma's nucleus. If math voices divinity, perhaps sentience, our profoundest core, is its holiest theorem. Part 10. Ultimate Inquiry. Does mathematics embody divine cognition? We've traversed ancient wisdoms, hallowed forms, natural exactitudes, and awareness's riddles. Invariably, mathematics lingers, muted, ethereal, irrefutable. It pulses planetary cadences, orders tumult, encodes vitality. Yet the paramount puzzle, human contrivance or revelation? If contrived, it's mere apparatus, a shrewd symbolic array for worldly depiction. But if revealed, persisting sans observers, math transcends. Existence's schematic. Eminent thinkers favor revelation. Galileo, cosmic mathematical inscription. Einstein pondered divine cognitions via formulae. Contemporary quantifiers marvel at math's potency, chalkboard derivations foretelling unseen phenomena like voids or Higgs particles pre-detection. Thus, why math's impeccable synergy? Why mortal rationale's seamless cosmic accord? Unless actuality equates logic. Unless mathematical mandates fuse with being, constituting universal intellect. Perhaps ancients sensed this in venerated digits. Mystics equated mathematical pursuit with sanctity. And maybe, in scripting formulae, we don't fabricate, we glimpse divine musings. Ultimate verity may evade closure. Therein lies splendor. Math mirrors and mystifies, echoing cosmos and self. Each resolved theorem, unearthed mandate edges us toward creational comprehension. Thus, ponder. Is mathematics our cosmic descriptor, or the cosmos's self-articulation?